Welcome, everybody, to another hotly anticipated contest here at the... Have you all with us early in this season. It's Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you. Brock on much different trajectories here early in the opening third of this calendar.
Yeah, but we're a part of the season, and you know this part. The records can still be deceiving, right? So don't look at that win-loss column and immediately say this one's a landslide. Some teams start a little slow before they surge. Some start fast, have some injuries, and we know what happens over a long season. But that picture, it's going to become a little more clear today.
Undefeated starts against a winless Skin. Let's see if this week goes chalk or if it's an upset brewing in week 4. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line. So out comes stride of the game coming up. And bringing them out someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
I know quarterbacks of this ilk sure excite their teammates. They love to see his explosion and that speed come to life. I also know this, Kate, that defensive coordinator on the other side, he did not sleep good all week long, knowing he could do everything right, have the right call. That QB speed is a difference maker.
Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
And they limit this to a minimal gain to around the 34. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
On first down, they'll run. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
From the 47. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Their turn at an opening drive of the game. They'll be led out by the pilots of this offense, their rookie quarterback from Michigan.
It's always fun, puts a smile on my face when I see a rookie leading an offense out. A lot of them look like 10-year vets with confidence and poise in the middle of that huddle, in the middle of their teammates. But let's watch his first couple throws. That's where sometimes you could see some of those nerves slipping through.
Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for now. They're set up at the 35 now. To throw it on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again following the sack. He lets a heater go. It connects on the deep shot. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. From the gun, it's again to Bigsby. And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they take him down right along the 30. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good. Down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This finds Smith. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. 2nd and 3 now. He's going to throw this one. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And now they have a 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down from the red zone. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. Great first drive and get the game's first points. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. Back to a 7-0 lead. Team out there now as they'll send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Oh, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. First down, and they go right back to him. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the 42. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Got an extra defensive back, 3rd down coming up. They'll throw it. Hauled in left side. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And this kick gets past the 20. It's going to reach the 18-yard line. Here comes for their 2nd drive of the game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Throwing from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Picked up at the 38. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Good starting field position. Up, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Now looking to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll get back to Orchard Park after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter. They have it 3rd and 7. Dropping back to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
That's just excellent dime coverage. Excellent dime defense right there. Quarterback, he's going to see a defender in coverage no matter where he looks. The end goal is making him force a throw when he shouldn't, and then capitalizing on the mistake with the turnover.
It's all set for their next drive. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 14. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Back to throw now. He beams one, deep right side. Big gain downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3. From the red zone now. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Running back sent in motion left. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit now. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
That'll be complete to Gibson. And it's a nice game, but still first.
You can earn your money all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
His work begins at the 31. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. Over possession. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They're throwing it. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete. 4th down. The punt team out there. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now we're on the counter. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
Well, he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Throwing from near his own goal line. Brought in right side. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. The return begins on their side of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And they'll get ready to go on offense. A give up the gut to Bigsby. So this one goes against the offense. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he's tackled for a short gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
It's fielded at the 14. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now a give on the counter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Here's a give up the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st. Blown back gets the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that's gonna be knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. In the passing lanes, they've got a dime look here on third down. Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long. To punt. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And they'll get to this one right around, no, actually exactly at the 15-yard line. Now we've got defense headed back to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
We know running the ball in the hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 18 on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's some discomfort following that play. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Punting unit out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Fielded just beyond his 40. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. New series coming up following the punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Good starting field position. Get up, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Fits it through the middle. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. A pickup, 39. A 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. Down at the 7-yard line. Go ahead and call their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Pass play coming here. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Out comes the kick team to attempt this field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Celebrating a decade in the... He sends it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He puts some air under this one. Deep. They connect on the deep shot. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And after his 2nd interception of the season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Looking for a throw here. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it. Now we've got some whistles. We could use a look from the trainers here. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half. Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Cut for big yards on the right side. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And it stays a 1-possession game at 7 points.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely on line. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
On line, but not enough juice. It's no good short. It's halftime here in Buffalo. Lead after 2. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando. I'm report. Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They're going play action. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll run here on first down. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Tight end going in motion here. Here we go, 2nd and 9. This finds Smith. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good. Down. They'll run it from the gun. Runs inside the 35. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Motioning one of the tight ends. 2nd and 3. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Man in motion here. Shotgun now on 3rd down. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we got a first down here. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Running it after the penalty. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play, but they will take that execution every time.
Looking to throw on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Buffalo! Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. Their lead to 14. The kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. From the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Then this running back headed back out for a new series. And his attention has gone to all of their receivers, Brock. This guy has continued to do damage in the passing game as well. Quite a weapon they've been able to use him as throughout this contest. And the big play drives them down. Coming up.
Exactly what complementary man coverage is. The DBs, well, they're end of it. The front end, that pass rush, impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's simple. It is really tough to lock down for more than a second or two.
He's brought down after first down.
Is it really getting? This is a chance for QB to inspire his own number, carrying his teammates. Big run. That in and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's brought down for
a great ball. There's just something to them. They've got the right line, the right angle. Tackles for loss in the
up to the races. At the 20. It's a New York the second half with some needed points. Does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. The lead in half, it's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. For their next series, let out on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Gain of 11. And that's good for first down. Looking to the air here. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They'll try and throw it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. This is reeled in by Reed. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
Pulled in at the 20. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. So here come the Jets. Take over again on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Setting up a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. All right, it's a nickel set. 3rd down. He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
You're not going to last long if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Man in motion, headed right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He picks up 28 on the play. First down. A give now from the gun. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun here. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. That's Reed on the slant. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Pass play now. Taken in by Smith. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Here's a throw. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Airing it out to start this drive. We've got a screen to the running back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. Ball, they're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finds a man right side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's the handoff. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Back to the well again. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. Over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him 3 on that gain. And that's good. Now. They give it to him again. And solid running there gets him forward to the 39-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Back-to-back carries here. And this one doesn't go far. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. This time it's a passing play. Setting up the running back screen. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From midfield now. They did it! He made the interception! And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Personal foul, roughing the passer.
So as it tends to do, roughing the passer comes at the worst time possible for this defense. That interception goes away.
Yeah, and that is such a lonely place as you finally...
Oh no, the ball is loose! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Kate, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. From the 33 on 2nd down. He's got Smith. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Handoff now from the gun. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Cut near the goal line. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Play the interception into points. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
That one right down the middle. Their lead to 11. Team out there now as they'll send this away. Fielded at the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Now here comes the New York offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Hits his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 35 on 2nd down. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. They'll throw it. He has the first over the middle. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up 4th down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Desperation time here on 4th. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. All right, excellent field position. Set up 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's brought down at the 44. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good. Down. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Lone back gets the handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. They're going play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. They'll come up 1st and 10. Another carry for him. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the gun, it's a give to Bixby. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Again, it's Bixby. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Throwing now, off play action. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. So they'll decline this and take the result. Quickly, they're in the hurry up here. Trying again, following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the...
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Moving quickly, they're in the hurry up here. And the spike stops the clock, 29 seconds left. 2nd and 10. Get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Come away with the win. And their start to the season,